in one of Kendrick's songs, I guess on Mr. Morale, because that was like a biography about him growing up and the toxic shit that he experienced being in the black community. That's what Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was about, overall speaking. He talked about being touched when he was little, uh, molested. And this is Drake making fun of it and saying that basically you're projecting because of your trauma. So you're projecting your trauma on me because you see some things. Yes, he is, because he's seen some things. Now let me explain, let me break this down. As a person, as a person that all shit aside, let me say this first. All shit aside, all is fair in rap battles and
Facts.
war. Damn it, he had the right to say this. Do I feel
Yep,
like
that's
he
what I
getting
wanted to
any
say.
brownie points to say this? No, this was the most corniest shit ever. Because
Mm.
now, once again, I said this shit, tread lightly. Once again, you offended a whole bunch of people that's been molested. And then what makes it even worse is you're a man picking on, and fuck the black shit. You're a man picking on another man's childhood trauma. Like, we all don't have childhood trauma, but in specific, his molestation childhood trauma. And it's already hard for men to come out and say that they were molested as kids. And this man said that he was, and then here you are, oh, you projecting your childhood trauma on me. Yes, because people that are molested, and this is not a black and white thing, there are some gray areas in between this, too much to explain, but most, if you want to speak in general, two things happen to people when they molested. Well, I'm gonna say three. Uh, Either they become molesters, they become advocates for people that have been molested, and they try to stomp out molesters,
Nadia,
or it fucks them up to the point that they can't function anymore. It depends
I
on what
think
happened,
that's
who
Drake's
does it to
point.
me. But
I
the
think
thing
he wanted
is,
to switch the point in and make it that Kendrick, you don't went through this trauma so bad that now you are turned into this
now,
monster that's beating up your
Yeah,
wife.
but let's
And I
remember.
think he wanted to, that's how
no,
dark
it
this shit
sounds
done
like,
got as far as the
but
battle.
it
That's
seemed like it seemed like he's saying you projected. He said something about him projecting it on him or whatever. I think it's in the slide before this. But I'm just like, yes, of course he is, because me as a person that has been molested as a child, when I see shit, when I see people doing shit, I'll be like, why the fuck would you even say that to a child or do that to a child? Because I'm trying to protect other children. Look at Drake Bell. Drake Bell was molested as a child. We seen this on Quiet on the Set. Then what the fuck did he do when he got older? Go look up his case. He turned around and
but
did the
look what
same
this
fucking
rap
thing.
battle done. Look how deep we don't had to get with this
Hey,
shit. Look
y'all,
how far you don't had to go into it. That's what
let's
I'm saying.
but let's be real. Let's be real. In the song, Kendrick says his family accuses cuz of touching him. Kendrick said, "No, I didn't," but his mom didn't believe him because of her PTSD she had. So
And you remember
realistic,
Mr. Morales, and when he talking about his aunt and the whole thing with my
Mhm.
uncle, but that's my aunt, and that's what he doing all of that. Drake trying to put all of the implication on him to say this is what you turning into as far as the person that don't want to marry your wife. You don't move to New York. Now maybe you don't even like Went. He trying to flip the shit on what Kendrick said about him,
yeah,
even with the sexy red shit. He trying
but
to
like
flip on
Kendrick said,
everything.
he's a master of manipulation and misdirection. He tried to misquote
It
the
didn't work.
lyrics, and see, people who know the lyrics know you lied because you lied just as much as anybody else. So
No, you offend. He's offending people. You,
yeah,
okay. If you want to win a rap battle, you can't. You have to be disrespectful towards the person you rapping to, while
mhm.
not offending other people. Other people gonna get offended by something that you say. But like, to be like, oh nigga, you got molested. Now you can't even listen to Touch My Body. The fuck?
Like I
You
But
said,
that
think
would
that
take
was funny?
let's be real though. If this was the '90s, that would be what it is. He was on some '90s
This
shit
ain't the
saying that. I'm
nineties no
just
more
saying,
though.
like straight
This
up,
ain't the
like
nineties no
straight
more
up though.
though.
It is, but
No,
that's what
and
we
I feel
going
you
through
on
now.
that. I feel you on that, but this ain't the '90s no more. And as a person, because like I said, once again, we're all about the same age as them.
Will
Nigga, what the fuck? Why the fuck they? What, like? Why do we get this shit, but they don't? Why does Drake not understand the kid? Who was like, yeah, get him, talk about him being touched as a kid?
See, that's the
Nigga,
point.
who the fuck you childish
He didn't know
motherfuckers you
what
hanging
other
around?
angle to come from. After the man that
Okay,
sat there and
so
pretty much went into a whole therapy session with his so-called kids and his son, that shit touched the nerve with him.
and your
'Cause he-
son can get it too. I don't know why Drake don't think that his son can't be
And that's
touched.
why he's saying your childhood trauma can get it too. That's Drake's point of view. Like, nigga, you talking
And
about
I'm not talking
things,
about touch being killed. I'm talking about molested. Like, and I'm not
Yeah,
saying I hope you do. I would never put that on anybody. I'm just saying if Drake got molesters in his camp or people that participate in sexual assault, what makes them think that can't happen? That's why Kendrick was concerned about Adonis being around him. Plus, even if he don't get touched, what the fuck are they teaching him? Bruh, I remember
that's why
watching
he's
this.
saying what he's saying. That hit a nerve.
I
She hit a
remember
nerve.
watching this video of Little Twist being picked at by the rest of Young Money because he told them he was a virgin and he was like 15. And then Lil Wayne went and explained this whole thing where Birdman got some girl to give him fellatio while he was underage and she was a grown ass woman. And I'm just like,
Oh, that's and once again, y'all, we're gonna let the song go ahead and play all the way through, and then we're gonna get into the conversations about everything. We're gonna go ahead and let it finish now. Still good conversations though. We wanted to break some of these lyrics down in a way Drake is pretty much going into defense mode now, because this shit goes way out of diss mode and goes into, let me make it clear, I ain't no pedophile as far as Drake.
He didn't make it clear. He didn't make it clear.
Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the case. Clearly, there's deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate.
Yeah, he hanging out to that one diss.
You a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it.
Cause that ain't your government name.
Gotta be sharp and tell the folks who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
I like that bar too, by the way.
Yeah.
That R. Kelly bar was kind of fun. I can't lie. I did like
R.
R. Kelly.
Explain the R. Kelly bar to me, because
Well, my opinion
He would
is
be a worthy competitor. If I was
Kelly-
really
Let him go into his
competitive,
50 Cent mode right
lying
quick.
to every
Yeah, my
blogger
bad.
and editor, but
yeah, what's with your boy supporting him? 50 supporting him?
he got the
He
shit.
sweat everybody.
You know,
So,
50,
You know
50
this
is
as far as
troll.
this
You
is.
know how he does.
Hold up.
10 more
Matter of
records to
fact,
drop.
I don't need to hear all this. See, when you did see, now you already know. Hold up. Get this shit out of here.
So, from my
What's
understanding,
going on,
the
Tony?
R. Kelly incident,
Going
they
on
were
the
gonna take
Dread
out the
Cruise?
music off of Spotify or whatever because of all those
Freaky ass
allegations.
69.
Kendrick Lamar threatened to take all his off. They took R. Kelly's off.
Dread Cruise, I know you coming through with the Drake hate tonight. I know you coming through with the Drake
Wait.
hate. What you talking?
How am I false advertising on Facebook because I don't? What is that? First of all, my profile picture has been me and my husband. My banner has been me and my husband, like wedding pictures. Like
Yeah,
I'm free to change. I'm free to change my shit